Great day here on KCWI, where we are proud, downright proud, to salute great local organizations along with Stivers, Ford, Lincoln. And we have an organization I'm just hearing about for the first time this morning, so hopefully you can know more about it as well, called Evolve, Reigniting Self and Community. We have Barb McClintock and Martha Willits with us in this morning. And Barb, tell us a little bit what this is all about.
You know, I was doing research earlier this morning, and really the term that I kept coming up to is active aging. So what's going on? Tell us the story.
Well, this is all part of the age-friendly Greater Des Moines initiative, and our goal is to work with other organizations out there, but to make Des Moines the best place ever for older adults, so that they can be active in community, in their neighborhoods, and they can be leaders in the community.
Well, it's so interesting. I've seen it in my career in television out in California, where people say they retire from something they've been doing for 20, 30 years, and all of a sudden they feel maybe a lack of purpose, a lack of a reason to get out of bed. Or the kids move out, they've done college and all that, and they sense, well, now where do I come into this? And this is about going against that. Right,
and so one of the things that we had looked at, I serve on what is called the Social Capital Committee of this age-friendly Greater Des Moines, and we look at all different areas: transportation, environment, health issues, all of those sorts of things. But the social capital, we decided that there had to be two ways of people, the older adults had to be involved in the community, and there had to be opportunities for older adults. And the first one that we did was the age-friendly business evaluation, where we train individuals to go out and look at businesses through the older adult's eye. And that has taken off, and you can start looking for these little symbols here, the little blue age-friendly Greater Des Moines on businesses. We've done some restaurants, because
if they get the sticker, what did they do? What are they meeting?
They have gone and been evaluated on about 15 different criteria that have like maybe somewhere around 130 different areas that you look at. So everything from flooring to lighting to, those menus in the restaurants, you know, can you read them, you know, without
getting your... I can't read them at 35. I don't know.
Well, and then you're bringing the candle closer, and you're like, can I borrow your phone?
Fire, you know, it's like, but that's the whole thing about this. You know, if it's age-friendly for me over 50, it's probably going to serve you folks too. You know, the mothers with strollers, the kids with skateboards. It's all going to be very good. So if they get a 3.5 out of 5 stars, they get to be considered age friendly, and the businesses ask for that themselves. That's what they do. They say, we want you to tell us how we're doing for the older adult. And so if they don't pass, or even if they do pass, we tell them what they did well and what they didn't do.
And Martha, what's your involvement?
Well, another aspect or another program of this whole age-friendly city, besides working on business assessments, is leadership. Sure. And we know, to what you said, Brent, that aging is an area that has potential for leadership in many, many other ways, whether in retirement or just in your next interest area. So in Greater Des Moines, there are leadership academies. You've probably heard of a lot of them. Leadership Iowa, the Leadership Institute, a high school leadership program. But there was nothing for this area of 50 plus. And so the group that is working with age-friendly cities, age-friendly Greater Des Moines, decided we needed a leadership effort. So we have put together a program, you referred to it, Jackie, as Evolve. And this is an academy starting in October, once a month, for folks over 50, and they can still apply. Deadline is in about 2 days, so those that are interested ought to go to Facebook for age-friendly DSM and make application, because we have a nice cohort of folks who are going to learn together over 8 months and really work on where their personal passion, their next passion in life, meets together with public purpose. So we're hoping that a lot of social participation and public great ideas will come out of that.
I learned this morning, actually, a couple scholarships may be still available.
Yes, go to the application, and that'll be obvious on there that you can apply for that.
And it's interesting, planning a project, making a difference. Again, it comes back to this active aging, that in fact, just because you maybe are in this new chapter of life, it could just be a new beginning.
Exactly.
Do we know how our community is doing compared to other cities? Like, are we doing a good job with this? Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but are we making the right strides to make this happen?
You know, what we found, we've kind of did an assessment early on, and we were doing okay, but as you said, we can always improve. And so that's where we're hoping to get more people involved on a daily basis in their community. Martha, this is based on a program that's out of Minnesota. It's the Vital Aging Network, and they've been doing this since 2003. We went up and visited and saw some of the projects that were coming out of their class, and it is just amazing what is being done in some of these communities. So we have great hopes for this, and we hope to have one of these every year. So this is our first year, and so people who apply for this will be
kind of the groundbreakers.
They will be.
What's going on in our community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do.
It also said Des Moines is affiliated with the World Health Organization.
That's correct. The age-friendly city is part of the initiative that was set out by the World Health Organization. In fact, Iowa, Des Moines was one of the first 3 cities in the United States to be accepted into this network of age-friendly cities. We have until, I think, 2017 to, you have a 5-year window to kind of work on these steps to become age-friendly, and we're working at it.
Well, you know, I've noticed it even coming here to Des Moines. It is, I mean, there's usually always parking. There's, you know, you're not inundated by people, so, you know, I could see where it would be quick to make the list.
Parking is an interesting thing to mention. We've just mentioned 2 programs. There are several fronts. One is transportation.
Yeah.
And in fact, 1 out of every 5 65-year-olds does not even drive. So a community that is friendly to all forms of transportation and accessible is important to us working in the area of aging actively. So
obviously a lot more information we can all learn about. You say social media is the best way to find you guys? Okay, 2 days left if you'd like to sign up for Evolve. So keep that deadline in mind. But a lot of great things going on here, folks. More information if you go to social media. All right, we're done.